Imagine planning a spontaneous trip abroad, only to realize your passport feels like a golden ticket with countless doors, but some are locked tight. For American travelers, visa requirements can sometimes feel like a maze of paperwork, fees, and uncertainty. But what if you could just pack your bags, board a plane, and arrive without worrying about visas? No long waits, no embassy appointments, just the freedom to explore. Today, we'll dive into 10 incredible countries Americans can visit without a visa. Places that not only welcome you, but also challenge how you see travel, culture, and connection. Whether it's stunning landscapes, rich histories, or unexpected adventures, these countries offer more than just visa-free entry. They offer stories waiting to be lived. Stick around until the end because you'll be shocked to learn about the last country on the list. Number 1. Japan. Imagine arriving in Japan, a place where every moment feels carefully choreographed, yet effortlessly natural. Americans can visit visa-free for up to 90 days, which opens the door to an immersive journey through contrasts. Tokyo dazzles with its neon-lit skyscrapers, bustling Shibuya crossings, and the latest tech innovations. Yet just a train ride away, you find the tranquil temples of Kyoto, where centuries-old traditions come alive through tea ceremonies and carefully raked gardens. Ever wondered how a culture can hold on to its past while racing toward the future? Japan answers this through daily life, where the old and new don't just coexist, but complement each other. Consider the respectful silence on public transport or the meticulous craftsmanship behind a single bowl of ramen. But here's a travel truth to chew on. Japan's beauty can feel overwhelming, even intimidating. The language barrier, the etiquette, the pace, all invite patience and humility. If you think traveling is just about seeing sights, Japan will challenge that idea. It asks you to slow down, observe deeply, and find meaning in small rituals. And yes, you will be amazed by the cherry blossom season, but also by the quiet resilience shown in every folded origami crane and every bow. Are you ready to have your perception of time and culture shifted? Number 2. Portugal. Portugal's visa-free entry for Americans, up to 90 days, offers more than just a hassle-free border crossing. It invites you into a land shaped by explorers who once mapped the world. Lisbon's cobbled streets are sprinkled with azulejo tiles telling stories of seafaring adventures and cultural exchanges that still echo today. But Portugal isn't a place to rush through. It's a place to savor, much like its famous pastel de nata, custard tart. Ever tried one fresh out of the oven? If not, you're missing a sweet metaphor for the country itself. Simple, comforting, but layered with history and flavor. Beyond Lisbon, the coastline offers wild cliffs and golden beaches, perfect for those who love nature and solitude. Porto, with its riverfront charm and famous port wine cellars, invites you to slow your pace and indulge in deep conversations. But Portugal's story isn't just picturesque. It's also one of resilience, having weathered economic crises and embraced innovation in renewable energy and technology. Traveling here offers a subtle reminder. Sometimes, the places that seem quiet on the surface are the ones with the loudest heartbeats. What's your favorite way to explore a city? By foot, by food, or by getting lost in its stories? Number 3. Mexico. Visa-free travel to Mexico for up to 180 days means ample time to explore a country bursting with color, complexity, and contradictions. Mexico City alone is a universe, from its historic Zocalo Plaza to cutting-edge art galleries. It's a place where centuries-old Aztec ruins nestle beneath colonial cathedrals and modern skyscrapers. The street food scene here is legendary, but it's more than just flavor. It's a connection to community, history, and identity. Venture beyond the capital to Oaxaca, where indigenous cultures preserve languages and traditions that predate the Spanish conquest. But travel in Mexico also means confronting realities many tourists overlook: economic disparities, security concerns, and environmental challenges. Yet, amid these complexities lies a vibrant spirit. Festivals that light up the night, families gathering for tamales, artisans crafting with ancient techniques. Mexico teaches a vital lesson for travelers. Curiosity must be balanced with respect and awareness. It's not just a backdrop for photos, it's a living, breathing country with stories that demand attention. Ever found yourself falling in love with a place despite its flaws? Mexico invites that complicated, beautiful relationship. Number 4. New Zealand. Americans can visit New Zealand visa-free for up to 90 days. But don't mistake this island nation for just another picturesque destination. Yes, the sweeping fjords, crystal-clear lakes, and rolling green hills are breathtaking. but New Zealand's true essence lies in its unique cultural fabric and environmental ethos. The indigenous Maori culture is deeply woven into everyday life, from the powerful haka dances that stir the soul to the concept of kaitiakitanga, or guardianship of the land. Traveling here invites you to rethink your relationship with nature, as conservation efforts are among the world's most advanced. Hiking in Fiordland or exploring geothermal wonders in Rotorua becomes more than a sightseeing trip. It's a lesson in balance, responsibility, and reverence. And here's something that might surprise you. Despite its rugged landscapes and adventurous spirit, New Zealanders are among the world's friendliest, happiest people. The laid-back vibe encourages travelers to slow down, connect, and appreciate simple pleasures. So, have you ever thought about how a country's environment shapes its people, and vice versa? Number 5. South Korea. South Korea offers Americans visa-free entry for 90 days, and stepping into this dynamic country is like entering a world where tradition and futurism collide in dazzling ways. Seoul, the capital, pulses with energy. Neon-lit streets, cutting-edge technology, and K-pop sensations capture global attention. But beneath this modern exterior lies a deep respect for history. Ancient palaces, Confucian rituals, and centuries-old tea houses that remind you of roots that run deep. South Korea is also a land of contrasts. The high-speed trains whisk you from sprawling cities to serene temples nestled in mountainous forests. And food? Beyond the globally loved kimchi, you'll find regional dishes that reflect the country's diversity and seasons. Yet, South Korea's rapid development hasn't come without challenges. Intense work culture, urban density, and evolving social norms invite travelers to observe and reflect on the costs of progress. Here's a fun thought. How often do you pause to think about the stories behind the futuristic facades in a city? South Korea asks us to look beyond the surface and embrace complexity. Number 6. Greece. Greece's visa-free access for Americans extends up to 90 days, inviting travelers to step into a land where myths and reality intertwine effortlessly. The whitewashed buildings clinging to cliffs, the Aegean Sea's endless blue, and ancient ruins that whisper of philosophers and gods create an intoxicating backdrop. But Greece is much more than a postcard. Its history is a layered mosaic of triumphs and struggles, from the birthplace of democracy to modern economic challenges. Wandering through Athens, you'll feel the weight of millennia, yet also the vibrant pulse of a contemporary Mediterranean city where street art coexists with marble columns. Food here is a celebration of fresh, simple ingredients, olives, feta, seafood, and every meal is a social ritual. Greece's slower pace invites reflection on the rhythms of life, resilience, and the importance of community. So, if you thought Greece was all beaches and ruins, think again. Are you ready to experience a country where the past and present share the same breath? Number 7. Costa Rica. Costa Rica welcomes Americans without a visa for up to 90 days, and this Central American jewel offers more than just pura vida, or pure life, as its slogan suggests. This country has earned global recognition for its pioneering commitment to environmental conservation and sustainability, protecting over a quarter of its land as national parks and reserves. From the dense, misty cloud forests of Monteverde to the volcanic landscapes of Arenal, Costa Rica invites travelers into an intimate dance with nature. But beyond the breathtaking scenery, it's a place where biodiversity thrives, where monkeys, toucans, and sloths coexist with curious visitors. And here's a question to ponder. How does living in harmony with nature transform a society's values and daily rhythms? Costa Rica's emphasis on well-being and community well-being encourages travelers to slow down, breathe deeply, and appreciate the interconnectedness of life. While the beaches and surf culture are alluring, the true journey here is one of awareness, of environment, culture, and self. Number 8. Croatia. Croatia allows visa-free visits for Americans for up to 90 days, and this country offers a fascinating blend of medieval charm, stunning Adriatic coastline, and resilient spirit. Dubrovnik's ancient city walls have become a favorite for Game of Thrones fans, but there's much more than fantasy at play here. Croatia's history is a tapestry of empires, conflicts, and cultural crossroads reflected in its architecture, language, and cuisine. Traveling through its sun-soaked islands or historic towns, you'll encounter warm hospitality and a rich culinary tradition where seafood and fresh produce take center stage. However, Croatia's post-war recovery and transition into the European Union remind us that tourism is intertwined with complex social and economic realities. Have you ever thought about how history shapes a country's identity and visitor experience? Croatia's juxtaposition of old and new, calm seas and rugged landscapes invites a deeper appreciation of resilience and renewal. Number 9. Thailand. Thailand offers Americans visa-free entry for up to 30 days by air, and this Southeast Asian country is known worldwide for its warm hospitality, vibrant street markets, and rich spiritual traditions. From the bustling streets of Bangkok, with its glittering temples and chaotic energy, to the tranquil beaches of Phuket and the mountainous tribes of the north, Thailand is a mosaic of experiences. But traveling here is not just about ticking off popular sites. It's an opportunity to witness the delicate balance between rapid modernization and deep-rooted tradition. The Buddhist way of life influences everything from daily rituals to festivals, encouraging mindfulness and compassion. Yet, the country also faces challenges such as over-tourism in some areas and economic disparities. So, as you savor that spicy bowl of tom yum or explore ancient ruins, consider this. How does tourism impact local communities and environments? Thailand offers an immersive encounter that blends joy, complexity, and thoughtful reflection. Number 10. Ireland. Finally, Ireland welcomes Americans visa-free for up to 90 days, and this Emerald Isle is much more than rolling green fields and folklore. Ireland's history is marked by resilience, from ancient Celtic tribes and medieval castles to struggles for independence and modern economic transformations. The friendly pubs and traditional music sessions are legendary, but beneath the convivial surface lies a culture deeply connected to storytelling, language, and identity. Exploring cities like Dublin or Galway, or wandering through remote countryside, offers insights into a society that values community, humor, and perseverance. You might be surprised to learn that Ireland has become a hub for technology and innovation, blending its rich past with a dynamic present. And here's a closing question for you. How does understanding a country's history and culture change the way you travel? Ireland invites you to not just visit, but to connect with its landscapes, its people, and its enduring spirit.